Listen as Dr. Krakow recounts a vivid personal experience that showed him how emotional awareness can cure insomnia.
Emotional issues are very perplexing to sleep patients. Many people worry that when I mention emotional closure or emotional development, that it's going to bring up some sort of deep psychotherapeutic process that the person has to undertake. And of course, some people need psychotherapy and it's useful for them. But what I learned in working with emotions in terms of my own insomnia was there's some very simple steps that a person can take that can have yet a dramatic influence on solving their insomnia. I remember this very well, very vividly, in fact, because 15 years ago, I had this singular experience at night where I learned how emotions work in this way. I was having trouble sleeping. I was having racing thoughts, but I had just gone through some work myself trying to develop my emotional experiences, and I realized that the racing thoughts were probably some sort of cover-up for what I was feeling. So I said to myself, I'm going to try to work through this, and what I immediately recognized was that I was feeling some anxiety, and that was the underlying emotion. But as I worked further with it, I realized the anxiety was another emotion trying to cover up yet a deeper feeling. And that particular emotion or set of emotions turned out to be frustration and anger. Now here's the part that really got me and really I find and still find the most fascinating. When I realized that I was angry, my racing thoughts went away. And I realized that I could spend just a couple of minutes in my own mind, just in my imagination, venting some of my anger and expressing it, just getting it out to myself, being aware of it. And the next thing I knew was that my alarm clock was going off that very next morning. I didn't even remember falling asleep. And I've never forgotten that, never forgotten how powerful it is to be able to get in touch with your emotions and spend a little bit of time with them. For whatever reasons, I do believe that a lot of people with sleep problems tend to not have as much respect or interest in their emotions. And I learned that by paying a lot of attention and giving a lot of respect to my emotions, I found it very useful in overcoming my insomnia.